Okay, so today I'm going to run a video on a section of East Brooklyn, Connecticut, also known as Quebec or Quebec Square. Uh, it's in the town of Brooklyn, but years ago it was inhabited by French Canadians, heavy population down here that had come down to work in the textile mills. All had family write home and say how wonderful it was, and down they would come. I remember it being a beautiful neighborhood. People kept up their properties. They did live in mill housing, but it was always kept neat. And on a Sunday, you'd see them walking around the streets with coat and tie and soft hat. And really a different place nowadays. Modernization is taking over. But anyways, I'll take you through there. We're going to go down to Tiffany Street, which is named after Charles Tiffany, who started the famous Tiffany Jewelers in New York City. I guess he started it here in 1837 in a little stationery store with a partner named Young. And after 10 or 12, 13 years, they started to change the focus to jewelry, fancy jewelry, really good stuff, high quality. And of course, it took off from there. They later moved to a bigger place and eventually attained New York City. So here's the street, Tiffany Street. We're coming up now. And you can see it. This is where they started. I don't know what store was a stationery store, because right now all I see is mill housing. There was a small convenience store down here recently that closed. That could have been right here. I don't know if that could have been where they started the stationery business or not. Or it could have been removed, I don't know. But this is all mill housing down here. As you can see, they're all brought up to present day standards, and I think the Brooklyn Housing Authority controls it now. It is subsidized. So you have a lot of young families down here, and there's a community center down here. This is a wreck of a mill here. At one time, I think that was that Powdrell and Alexander or something like that. It looks abandoned now. But the housing, as I say, has all been brought up to snuff and fully occupied by the looks. Yeah. But right across, there was a huge mill, and years ago, it was in great shape. People were still working here. And now it looks totally abandoned, broken windows, just falling apart. Look at it, big as can be, 3 floors. People, I guess manufacturers, they don't like 3 floors. They want a single floor building now that runs for 10 miles. I guess it's easy to manage. Take a ride in here. This is the community center. They have their town meetings here, planning and zoning, wetlands, and so on, community events, and so on. It's pretty nice. Yeah, yeah, nice. Brooklyn Community Center. Well, the good thing is, at one time these factory or mill housing units were really falling apart and got to be quite a mess. So the government grants came in, and the town decided to fix it up where they could rent it out, at least keep them in good repair. So pretty nice. Well, you getting a little cockeyed here with the camera. Sorry. this big brick building across the street, they tell me it was once a Chevrolet dealership. And then they turned that into apartments also. And I do remember years ago there was a murder in there. One of those top floor apartments. A couple of guys, I guess, get into an argument. Didn't end well. Okay, well, I'm going to head back into the borough of Danielson, which is part of Killingly. And I'll do another video on that. Hey, if you like what I do, why don't you hit the subscribe button or the like button, or leave a comment. Thanks. See ya.